Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and today I wanted to talk about the Buffy-Verse once again. Now, if you haven't already seen my last video on the show Buffy, make sure you go and watch it. It'll probably give you a better understanding of my opinion on the show overall. But a quick kind of summary if you haven't seen it and you can't be able to go and watch it. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is my favourite TV show of all time, and one of my favourite pieces of media. It genuinely means a lot to me, like personally, and yeah, I'm probably never going to do a review of each series, at least for a while. I'll explain why in a bit, but I want to talk about the Buffy and Angel shows still, in some form. And yeah, and as you can see by the title, today I'm going to be talking about Angel, and not the show Angel, okay, slight clickbait-ish, depending on how you read it, but Angel is my favourite character in the Buffy-verse. Now, I know that's probably a pretty unpopular opinion for a lot of people. I know a lot of people just like Buffy, or a lot of people, especially girls, especially people I know, like Spike or Willow or something like that. And I honestly think the majority of characters in the whole Buffy-verse that I've seen on screen are pretty great. But just personally, I find Angel the best, and he's my favourite. And I'd like to clarify, not the show Angel. I prefer the show Buffy to Angel as a whole, but in terms of characters, I prefer Angel, and he's my favourite. Obviously, I can't talk about Angel without his incredible actor, David Boreanaz. I apologise if I pronounced it wrong, but he is so good as Angel and Angelus. And we're saying that the Angel and Angelus dynamic is one of the most interesting things I've ever seen put on any sort of screen, on the small screen or the big screen, okay? Now, obviously, there are lots of similar things, like Jekyll and Hyde and the Hulk and stuff like that. Very similar, but I just love how they do it in Buffy and Angel. It's just so interesting. I mean, before we had Edward, the sexy vampire in Twilight, we had the sexy vampire in Buffy. And in my opinion, much sexier. But he was also a lot more badass than Edward in Twilight, in my personal opinion. Which is a reason to love Angel in itself, really. He's just cool. He's just so cool. But I just find the whole idea of Angel really interesting and compelling. And him seemingly being pretty normal when we meet him and follow him along through Buffy season 1 and the first half of season 2, he just does seem like a vampire that's good, and that's all there is to him. And yet, admittedly, that does seem like it's interesting at first, but it gets boring after a while. But how they incorporate Angel's backstory and his alter ego, if you like, it is so incredibly well done, and it provides a lot of emotion for when he does turn in series 2 and in season 4, was it, of Angel? I haven't seen Angel in a while, so please don't beat me up. I don't remember much. I remember the general stuff, but details I don't. But I know he definitely turned to Angelus in season 4 of Angel, and it provides a lot of tension as well, knowing constantly we want to see this character be happy. We care about him. At least I do. You may not, and that's fine. But I care about this character, and I want to see him happy. But I can't, because otherwise he's going to kill everyone else I care about. And it's on the edge of your seat whatever Angel is in a relationship of some sort, and it's really good stuff, and it's really emotional. And Angelus is just terrifying. He's a scary guy, and I think that is down to David Boreanaz's performance and Joss Whedon's writing. That he is so scary.
You know what I hate most about these things? They're so damn fragile.
The ritual of restoration.
Wow, this brings back memories.
Wait, that's your...
Oh, my cure? No, thanks.
The teacher makes 3.
Sorry, Jenny. This is where you get off.
Might get some now.
I mean, for me, this was something I'd never seen before. I mean, I'd seen the Hulk, and that is kind of similar. They share a similar dynamic there, but obviously the Hulk doesn't have much of a personality, as he's just a big creature. Don't get me wrong, I love the Hulk, but you get what I mean. Angelus and Angel are like almost two completely different people, and have unique personalities. And it was something I hadn't seen before, or even heard of before much when I first watched Buffy, and it was just a massive shock. And yeah, like I was saying, I want him to be happy, but if he is, he's gonna kill everyone else I care about, and I don't want that. Obviously, if you're watching this, you probably realise that I prefer the Angel and Buffy relationship to the Spike and Buffy, or the Bangel, if you're like that. I'm sorry, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Fans scare me. I just had to clarify. It's fine if you call it that, and Spuffy, which
Know your fucking place, trash!
yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't dislike the Spike and Buffy relationship. I do think it works, and I like what it tries to represent in contrast to what Buffy and Angel had. But just as a relationship, I just preferred Buffy and Angel together, and I'm glad they moved on. I'm glad Buffy went on to be the Spike, because I think that was the right move for the show. But yeah, again, the relationship stuff, talk for another video. I know some people find Angel boring, and I think I mentioned this, but yes, to start off with, before you know his backstory, he can be like, he's interesting, but we don't know much about him, so he's just kind of cool, you know, and that's all there is to it. But I think as a whole, he's not boring at all, which some people still seem to think, and I don't know how, because I think how he grows through Buffy and his own show, from trying to repay for his past sins as Angelus, to where he's actually able to accept help and have a sort of family, and not live alone, while still helping people. And I can't say this enough, he's just a cool guy.
When you really think about it, how come I have to wear the lady's helmet?
Stop being such a wanker and put it on.
Just the fact he changes so much through what we see in this show, from when he was human to Angelus originally, and then Angel, and learning how to pretty much get a life after getting a soul, and living in the trash for a long time. It's really compelling stuff to watch. He's likable, interesting, and extremely badass. If Buffy is the representation of going through your teenage years in high school and becoming an adult, then Angel represents what comes after that. Angel represents adulthood. The show Angel as a whole is, in my opinion, a metaphor what is adulthood. And again, that stuff is also for another video. Angel is written with such care and such an interesting backstory, and we go with him through all of his emotions throughout Buffy and his own show, and he's portrayed so well. He's one of the most memorable characters, in my opinion, ever put to screen. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm probably never going to review Buffy or Angel seasons. I mean, I may do in the future, but just at this moment in time, I'm not comfortable enough in my knowledge and strength to do justice to what I want. I don't think I know enough to do the justice that I want to give to those shows. But maybe I will one day, and I'm gonna do videos on them both either way. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.